I have so many fond memories of walking miles in Bosnia just to get some freshly baked kifle. These are Bosnian style bakery rolls and they are absolutely delicious. Not too difficult to make either once you know the tricks. We're going to start by warming about 2 cups of milk. You want it to be a little warmer than room temperature, not too hot to burn your yeast. You want to add about 3 teaspoons of yeast and a teaspoon of sugar. Let that foam up. Add 4 teaspoons of salt to 7 cups of all-purpose flour. I love Bob's Red Mill. Add your milk and yeast mix with an additional 2 cups of warm milk and 4 tablespoons of oil. Mix that up just a little bit in your mixer. Then you want to make sure that you hand knead. What I like to do is oil my surface a little bit, and then I use my bench scrapers to help me knead the dough because it is a little bit sticky. Once you've kneaded for about 5 minutes, go ahead and oil your bowl and place your dough into the bowl and let it sit for about an hour. It needs to double in size at least. Here again, I'm going to oil my surface. Do not use any more flour. If you add flour, your dough will not turn out right. Take your dough and divide it into about 30 pieces. They'll weigh about 70 grams each. I typically do not weigh my dough. I think it takes way too much time. And usually I'm in a rush to get the kifle out and for my boys to eat them. Take each piece and you're going to want to knead it a little bit more. Here you can see I'm folding it in on itself and after you've done so with each piece, go ahead and leave them covered to sit for about 30 minutes. After your dough has had a chance to rest, go ahead and oil your surface. Remember, no more flour. We don't want to add any more flour to this dough. It needs to be on the wet side. Take each ball of dough and roll it into a triangle. It does not need to be a perfect triangle. Then you want to roll it up from the wide base and place it on a cookie sheet that is lined with parchment paper. Do this with each ball. The formed kifle should be close to each other. Not quite touching, but as you see there, they are fairly close because once you put them in the oven and they have the opportunity to rise, they're going to touch and you'll get that lovely pull apart dough. Brush the kifle with a little bit of oil before you put them into the oven. We're going to bake at 400 Fahrenheit for about 15 minutes. Start checking them at 12 minutes. And here we have the baked rolls. Again, brush them with a little bit of oil once they're done and sprinkle with salt. I like to use kosher salt ground up. They are so good. For those wondering, I'm a first-generation Bosnian American. I am very proud to be both American and Bosnian, and I hope that you've enjoyed this little trip to Bosnia. We have so many delicious food items, and I hope to share more with you.